If you had to get rid of one, what would you get rid of?
You.
Shrek, Lion King, Finding Nemo, or Toy Story?
Okay, hold on. I wasn't expecting that. So Shrek,
Lion King, Finding Nemo, Toy Story. You have to get rid of one forever.
Lion King, Finding Nemo. This is going to surprise a lot of folks. Toy Story.
That's the fucking stupidest answer you could have given, Rick.
What can I tell you?
Old as shit. Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Rex of Corbin.
Hi. Which one would you have gotten rid of?
I love them all. They're some of my all.
Yeah, I do too.
Lion King.
You'd get rid of the one that is the most Shakespearean. That makes sense.
It's a child's movie. And so, like, that, the reason is, even though I love that movie, it's one of my favorite movies growing up, I could watch the other ones and have.
Toy Story is too sad.
Not the first one. You're thinking of the other ones.
I'm thinking of the whole thing.
No, we're just talking about one.
And I love it, but so Shrek, I could never get rid of Shrek. It's just too funny and too fun.
Yeah,
that's a good time. Lion King is that's Shakespeare animated. I adore the vocal performances of everybody in that, and I love the score. I love the Lion King.
Oh yeah,
the original. Thanks. And then what was
Finding Nemo?
Oh yeah, no. That just for he touched the butt, that alone for me. So yeah.
Anyways, today we got a live performance from our non-bar Rehman.
Speaking of that, somebody got a tattoo of Nemo right under his ass cheek, doing this right to the ass cheek. He touched the butt.
My word.
I love it.
Today we got a live performance from our non-bar Rehman and
Mohit Chauhan.
Well, I wonder if we'll see Mohini Day. I don't know. Probably not. 11 years ago, so probably not.
Oh yeah, no. Well, it's possible. Naadaan Parindey. Think we're gonna get Midva in there, or is that the name of the song right there?
That's the name of the song.
Oh, okay. I thought this was a concert, and maybe that was the venue. And
no.
Well, there you go.
Here we go.
Look at A.R. Rehman being all coming up out of the bottom. Why didn't he toast her? I would have liked to have seen that. Looked like Ayushman for a second.
Maybe it is. He can play guitar.
It could be. He is a guitar player. Is it?
No. That'd be funny, though.
That would be funny. Is the drummer playing his kit standing up? Oh no, that's the other drummer. But I think he's percussion, so. Thankful for the great sound quality.
Yes. I'm always struck by how much of a, even though he has this unique, really great voice and he's this great composer, he's not a performer.
Right.
And like, it's not that he's like awkward or bad. You could just tell that's not his
wheelhouse.
Element is to be like, his normal element is to sing it or make it for people.
Right.
But like, it takes a certain style of person to be like a performer on stage.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Nothing against him. He's if not the greatest, one of the greatest, two greatest composers in all of India.
By the way, I've seen John Williams live. He too doesn't have much stage presence.
Most composers don't. I also would want to ask him if we ever got to talk to him again. I mean, we talk every day, but
all the time, of course.
Yeah. Did he get into composing because of his love for singing, or did he get into singing because of his love for composing?
Yeah.
Which was first, if any?
My suspicion, singing.
And then he was like, I want to make the music as well.
Yeah.
I mean, most people can sing before they can probably compose, I'd imagine.
Yeah,
right?
there's so many other questions because, I mean, the amount of time we had with him, there's so many, especially now that we've seen more things. For example, there's questions I would ask him about the working on Lagan, simply because we watched the documentary about Madness in the Desert. Now I have questions about that. There's questions I'd like to ask him about his childhood that we didn't ask him. So it's just, Yeah, unending amounts of information to try to find out about those things because he is. It's not an overstatement, nor is it a shock to say that he's a musical genius. The man's a very rare breed of composer, arranger, writer, musician, singer. He's one of the greats of all time in music, period.
Yeah. And I wonder, I wonder. I've seen it said a lot that a lot of people in his interviews thought he was this very arrogant person.
Yeah.
Which is funny because when he never gave off that ever. When we were talking to him off camera or...
Especially in person.
Yeah,
he was the exact opposite of that.
And then apparently people also, when they saw ours, they're like, that's the first time I've seen him as like a real person. That's what they said when they saw our.
I remember that. Yeah.
Which is crazy. I mean, we haven't obviously known him as long as you guys have. He just never gave me the arrogance factor ever.
No, and I think maybe part of the reason for that. He's very shy. And I think because we have a level of appreciation and respect for any artist, but there really isn't anybody in the entertainment industry that we couldn't sit down and talk with and not get past the fact that they're the superstar that they are and just be comfortable with them. Not because we think anything of ourselves, but because that's just the nature of when you're in the industry and you work with people, you get used to being around people of merit like that. Mm-hmm. And it wouldn't surprise me if when he's interviewed by people who are really in awe of who he is as a star, it makes him uncomfortable because he's so shy.
Yeah, maybe.
And I think that might have been a contributing factor to the fact that we were so comfortable, not disrespectfully, but we just didn't, and our questions weren't driven by that. Yeah. I think it put him at ease.
I have seen a lot of interviews, not just of him, but other people, and the way Indian interviewers often interview is not how I would ever interview.
No.
It's weird questions sometimes, like personal questions, and they're also, and I know it's the culture, the sir and all this kind of stuff, even though like I would call him sir, but that's not how I would construct an interview.
No, or even touching his feet.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be a standard thing, and we just because that's not part of what we do normally. When we walked into his place and we met him, we shook his hand. We didn't touch his feet.
Yeah.
Not just disrespectfully. It's just different culture.
Different cultures. It's just, I don't know. I'm just glad people got to see him because that's who I think he actually is. Me too. I don't think he's an actual arrogant person. No. I mean, we got to know him very little, but he never gave off that vibe ever. And clearly, citing as an example, that was in Lagan. They mentioned that at first he seemed to be a little bit, in their opinion, full. And Amir Khan clarified, says he's just a very shy person. Yeah.
Yeah. And that happens to a lot of celebrities who have deep shyness. They can be misconstrued as being full of themselves because they just keep to themselves. They don't talk. That happened. I saw that recently with a celebrity, Paris Hilton. She was on a show and she was on her phone a lot. And somebody brought up, they thought that was disrespectful. They didn't understand it. She was full of herself. She wasn't able to give her time. And her mom, Kathy, said it's because at that point in her life, she is so incredibly shy that kept her involved, so that she was concerned that if anybody talked to her or asked her anything, they might not do it because she was involved with her phone.
Interesting.
So, yeah. In other words, don't judge a book by a cover as best as you can.
Regardless. Always light up a joint in an interview. Am I right?
Absolutely, whenever you can. That is the dream interview. Snoop and him busting out a big
that would be a
fat
dream
doobie
to roll up a joint with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, it still is for me with Cheech and Chong, but Snoop's at the top of the list. Snoop is at the top of the list.
Anyways, let us know what other songs by Rehman or others that we can react to down below.
Juice!